We are here for two functions. One is to officially launch this school, Mbale Kindergarten and Primary School, but also to officially graduate our top class from nursery section to primary section. Although the state education officer said that we shouldn't use the word graduation, but it is a transition from nursery to primary, and there is a reason to celebrate. This school opened its doors in 2020. I think it was 3rd February 2020. And in that very year, in March, on 20th March 2020, the government closed all schools due to COVID-19 pandemic, if you remember. So we are closed after 6 weeks of opening. And we spent 2 years without operating until last year when the government opened the schools in January 10th, I think. And our journey has been that short. So we are barely 3 years old, but we are making a great impact, I believe. As a school, our vision is to be a center of excellence in providing early childhood education and primary education in this region and the country, if possible. We strive to always benchmark with the best practices in this industry across the country. We would like to apologize for anywhere where things have not gone according to expectations, but we want to thank you for continuing to trust us, and we want to promise that come next year, we intend to reinvent ourselves, to make ourselves better, to provide better services to the best of our ability, and what we would consider as the best industry practices in providing early childhood development education and primary education. Academics, the school now runs a full spectrum of primary classes from P1 to P7, but also nursery. And
that's when we get schools that are meeting the best requirements and minimum standards, you give us a tick as Mbale City. When you give us results, you give us a tick as Mbale City. So I want to appreciate the director and your team for the good work and giving us such a good school in Mbale City. I want to appreciate. So I was saying the children need a lot of protection from us parents. And I was giving a very good example that yesterday I was in court and a friend of mine came with a child of about 10 years and said this child was raped along the way. I had sent her to buy sugar. And some boy got this boy, raped her, and even wanted to cut her private parts. So we need to really protect our children. And this was done in broad daylight. So let's not think that they are too young to be disturbed. Anybody can do anything. And I'm also appealing to you that as we close the year, the long holiday is a bit long. We are coming back, I think, around early February. So you need to make sure that you engage these children, commit them to something. Let them be busy. Avoid taking them to different places for holidays. Take the responsibility of a parent and keep your child. These days, the world, you know where it has gone. You find a brother raping a sister, an uncle raping a niece. So let's protect our children. And for the boys, drug abuse and all that, let's be in charge. My appeal is let's be in charge. These children are showing you good things here. They have learned. When they come, make sure that you engage them. We want them back here in February when they are better than they have gone. We don't want them to come when they are in pieces. That is my humble appeal.
I'll begin by thanking the director or directors for setting up such a wonderful institution, and thanking him to partner with the government. They are doing an easy government work, because all these children, they may not fit in the government schools, but when they set up a school like this one, it eases the work outside there, because when you go in our schools, you will find them packed. But if those who can manage and come here, that is very great. Director and fellow directors, please continue with that. I want to also thank the teachers for the great work. Mentoring and nurturing these young ones, it is not easy. Not easy at all. So, teachers, thank you for the great work you are doing. Chemanya abazadde abalese ku Mbale City because they can afford Mbale what? City fees. Okay? Then I will tell you, no gaba, I can college come to our because of this and that. Let us avoid that and have security. Well, actually, I've moved around and we had some cases of kidnapping in other schools outside government schools. But we did have issues in Mbale City. I think they are taking good care of your children. We have not had, I've come here several times. I receive reports, but I have not had. Your children are kept and they go back home what? Safely. The other thing before I wonder, I've liked the proximity, the nearness. Awali abazadde n'abaana baabwe. Abasomesa naki n'abaana. That we have teachers banga basomesa ba P7 naye nga bamanyi n'abaana ba nursery n'abazadde by calling them by names. That is very great. Okay?